Alright, you get Steve Wilkos playing in the background. Alright, here we go. These are my Atari Jaguar joysticks.
I'll turn it down,
As you can see, I put the 4 main buttons here and there, and some of the buttons correspond from the Pro Controller to numbers from the keypad, so they're on there as well. Option and pause. This is a Jaguar joystick. I would like it a little tighter than that, but that's alright. Works well. Works great for NBA Jam. Here's the other version of it. Except this one has the Rolly Flash one in it. It's an optical joystick. So it's the exact same configuration as the other one. Except that you follow this wire and it plugs in. So the optics, or whatever you call it, work. I'm going to get a spring to make this a little tighter because it's looser without the spring, without the micro switches. This is the base controller I used to make it. So I removed the joystick and actually removed everything out of it. Here is a PlayStation / Saturn joystick. This one has a Jaguar joystick, JLF, and all the buttons. I just left those. I could use the other ones, but this is fine. It doesn't quite fit, so you can see there's a little bit of a gap. That's alright. The plug here changes from Saturn to PlayStation, and it works good for both. Then there's like turbo features and whatnot. This is the same one, except this is a JLW joystick. It's a little stiffer than that one, but otherwise the same joystick. Okay. And here we have Street Fighter joystick. As you can see, I messed up here, so I put this tape around it. I had to drill a hole through this, but this was steel underneath, and it took me a while to figure it out. Shouldn't have taken that long. You know, as I put in all my own buttons, and I added this because it has 2 buttons here. Not the greatest joystick, but it works well for. This is made specifically for NBA Jam on Fire Edition, because you need to have your fingers on 7 buttons. So these 2 plus these, there we go, those 5, you have your fingers on every button at the same time, so it works better. Otherwise it's just a PS3 joystick. Here's my modified X Arcade. I took everything out of there. And this is a perfect 360 joystick. These are pretty stiff, but they're great for NBA Jam. Yeah, NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, NHL Hitz. It works perfect for those games, which are the ones I like. Fix this. There we go. Well, I'll have to fix that later. Then the same on the other side. These perfect 360s are optical joysticks. These are some Jaguar buttons. These were hat, and I like these better. I like how they snap up. And start and select. Looks like I need to have one over here as well. So yeah, I'll have to take care of that. This side will go to the PS3 and PS2 and PS1, I guess. And this side will end up going to the Saturn and PS1. And this will be mostly for PS1 and PS2, I guess. Go for NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. These are Xbox joysticks. That's all. Strictly for Xbox. I got ahead of myself. So Xbox optical joysticks. And for Hitz, Blitz, and NBA Jam. And as you can see, this one has to plug in as well. There's 2 separate wires here. One's for the controllers, and one is for the power, which goes to both of them. These are the some standard hat joysticks. This is for the PS2 and PS3 and PS1. And I made this specifically for NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I still have to finish this one up. need both of these actually. This side I need to fill in these holes with the smaller buttons. This is also just a half joystick. They're slightly different, but they're about the same. And I have light up buttons if I want to use those. Normally I don't use these, but I got them once, so I ended up using them. And then start, select, and whatever else, whether it's turbo or the PlayStation button, which would be that side. This side is for the Saturn and PS1, PS2. That side's for the PS3, PS2, PS1. So that's all of them. You can see. You check back at a different time. I might have a bunch of other controllers. That Nintendo 64 controller. I'm going to swap out the joystick for a better one. So that's it.